Alright, we back for this week on everything in Gears eSports. I'm gonna get you guys up to date with everything that you missed from last week and so forth. So, that's the Gears League. So, as you guys know, I just posted a video on how to get these Team Phantom skins. Remember, tuning into the Gears eSports stream. It might not even be, these Phantom skins. Could be other ones or could be other skins. Just tune into the stream. Make sure you're signed into your Xbox Live. Using the same email as your Xbox Live account with live.gearswar.com, and just make sure you just tune in. You don't gotta watch the stream. Just tune in, take a look every 20 minutes, see if you could claim the skin. That's what I do. So as you guys can see here, we're going to pass that. There's a video here of E United. They finally joined Gears. That they signed Explosive, Praise, Kenny, and Powers. So I'll put a link in the description down below of this video, and there's another video as well. But here's another video of Hive announcing their roster. TJ, Enzim, Noe, and Solars. Pretty good roster. I think I'll put a link in the description down below of the video of their announcement as well. You guys already know that I knew the roster, and you guys, if you follow me, you knew about this roster a while back. And for the AM First Challenger Series, RR wins it. I'm very surprised. I thought maybe, since Osby's team, driven by fear, I thought they were going to take that. And it was very close matchup. The first match, it was 5-0 for RR. And then the second match, it was 5-0 for, for Driven by Fear. And then this was just like kind of back and forth, and it's just unfortunate. From what I heard, is there was just a bit of echoing in their mic. So to hear that Driven by Fear lost by 1 round to win the Challenger Series, and they had to deal with echoing issues, I think just with better communication, they could have beat these guys. And I feel like if they get back home and they're not echoing or whatever the case may be, to fix those problems, they'll probably be in the finals again for next week. So that's what I got to say to that. Noble, they announced their roster, which we already knew about long time ago. Like I said, if you just follow my channel, I'll get you guys up to date with all the rosters and Gears. Lava, Zyshel Gears, and Reptilian. This is going to be a solid roster, a competitive roster. For sure going to be top 8 in the major, that I feel like, if they put the time into it. I don't know about winning a championship. It's up to them and their mindset. It's been, their way on how they play. Like, I don't know why, but they just not as dedicated. And if they were just dedicated enough, they could do that. And as you can see here, Aversa is now a streamer, just like Drix, under the Rise Nation, banner, the organization. So that's probably why you don't see him competing anymore. I guess that's probably going to be within his contract that he can't sign with another team, or it's just a great deal for him. So congratulations on him. Well earned, hard grind. As you guys can see here, Elevate has picked up a Gears of War roster again. This time, Kronos, who used to coach the old Elevate roster, he has told, I guess, the Elevate organization to pick these boys up. And Shocks, Detox, Demise, Tidy, I think their ceiling is maybe the best they can get is top 6. And, I don't know, I feel like they'll be around top 6 to top 12. The worst they place, I think, would probably be top 16. So if they're looking for something like that, it's not a bad roster. They'll be in the Pro League. They show, I guess they'll just show out on their organization. more eyes onto them, maybe more followers. So that's the whole point of that. Here's another tweet here. Sinos, Witchy, and Rosado, former pros, and Rosado and Witchy are teaming together again. Let's just keep moving on with all these tweets that I have here. Should have stuck with COD, XNs. Yeah, you should have. You should have, brother. Here, let's keep on moving. Gary FA, I don't know what is going on with the LATAM scene, but I feel like Gary's just in between a little, I don't know how to say it, like in a rough spot. And I feel like him, Nero, and Shockwave, and someone else, if you could have another person on that team, probably maybe Crystallize to, lead that team. I think that'd be a really good LATAM team, because they're very talented players, so it is what it is. But he is FA after losing in that AM Challenger Series. And as you may know about the DBF, Raiden Gao, former pro, Gears of War player, he is FA. He's just waiting on a good offer. Let's move on. In Astrobattles in 2v2 champions, you have Inzum and Avexis winning it for the week 1. I think there's like 4 more weeks in it, so follow Astro Gaming eSports, or at Play Bayonet or Gears Esports. Sign up on their website. Try to compete with the best. Sometimes you might get lucky. I got lucky. I won some money and played with my friend, and we don't even play Gears that much. It's just for the fun of it, and it's just a great thing to bring in with the community and everything. So, Astro Gaming, appreciate you, and Play Beyond and Gears Esports. But it is, not a surprise. These guys were champions in major 2v2 online champions before, so it's not a surprise they won the first week. I'm going to show you guys the bracket. I'll put the bracket in the description down below as well, so you guys don't miss out. Handles and A-Cells surprisingly lost to this team. I would expect them to be higher. Yuka Bros, whoever that is, brutalized. Oh wait, no, they did beat them. Handles beat them. Handles played against Adopt, which is Viper and Deco. Handles then had to play Cali Boys, which is pretty crazy. But I guess maybe they played on their connection. So thumbs up on Gears and Reptilian for beating them, because they're a really hard team to beat. But obviously they lost to the Rise Boys, who won the tournament. So I guess they had a hard bracket for the Cali Boys. But it is what it is. You'll see them up in a better position, maybe in the semifinals next time around. That was the grand finals anyways, so they're definitely going to have the number 2 seed. Let's check in this bracket over here. What are you doing? You had DGL Ruiz, Ray K, nothing over there. We got a laughing one. Nothing too special, not that I'm familiar with at least. You have Crows. They won a 2v2 championship as well, but he's not playing with his duo, so that's interesting. I don't know why he's not playing with his duo. That's probably why they lost to Handles and the Cells. Then you got Ricey, you got Rushies and Icy. See who they played against. Bois, TG Reps and higher. And the second round they lost to Cali Boys, as Reptilian and Gearies. So that was they had a really, really hard bracket, the Cali Boys. Like, they played these shitters in the first round, no offense. Then they had to play Rise, Rushies and Icy, and then duo here with the 5th seed, B-God and Absence. So, well, that's a little bit easier than Rise. Then they had to play Handles and A-Cells and beat them, just to lose to, Avexis and Inzum. But like that's a great run for them. Maybe we could see them improve and do better from learning from losing to those guys. Like that was the grand finals. They for sure earned money for themselves. So applause to them. They did really, really well, in my opinion. So they probably had one of the hardest brackets. Let's take a look at the first round over here. Nothing special there. Solly and clutches. So you had solubles and D clutches. Not a solid, up and coming AM players in the scene. But they lost to these kids. Okay, well that is a what do you call that? Upset in my opinion. I think these guys are very talented, or they're just getting back into it. I don't know what it was. You got raw talent. You got Chulo and Cred. I don't know if you should be using that name. I don't see Immortal Spawn or what's his name? My apologies, but the other guy. You have Rated R and Bad. Let's check out Bad. You got Joker Dang. Let's take a look at Rated R. You got Yachty and Cells. Not surprised that Yachty and Cells took that, and then I'm not surprised Rise Boys beating Cells because they were the champions. You got Precision and what? Precision and Vital. Kind of surprised with this one. Thought maybe like Precision would play with Geary, not Geary's, Reptilian. I feel like that used to be a deal, but I guess because you got dropped and Geary's is now on your team, I guess it makes sense. But it's very easy for me to see that happen. They played against Falcon GG, which is very interesting because this team beat them. So I'm just gonna assume that Precision and Vital just didn't play in the tournament. You got Logic and then F&I Duo, Soulfuls and whatever that is. I guess they're just not that great. You got the F&I Duo of Toady and Dyslexic, and then they beat the Falcon GG. No one really anyone good. And then they had to play Rise Boys and lost to them. So they probably didn't have the warm up, skill or whatever game. If they play Precision and Vital Sam, maybe they would have a better run at it. And then you got Demise Baby and Club the whatever that is. You got Broken and Full Set. They had to play Demise Baby, which is probably Demise and TJ. Yep, which is unfortunate. They're a really good 2v2 team. Always in the semifinals or finals. Pretty easy bracket for them. Then they had to play Columbia. I don't know what that is, but Columbia beat Danny and Demon, which is crazy. I'm just gonna assume they just did not play again, or else those are like super upsets. Then you got NYC Duo, Retro Shot, and Dash. They always play in these. They're always like top 8 in these 2v2s. Then you got Narrow and K. I don't know. I'm assuming they didn't play either. Then you got these guys, Raver and Fiercely. They're pretty good, skilled, up and coming. What's it called? What was I gonna say? Latams. They had to play Pella and Scabsy, so that was a pretty sweaty first round matchup. Either or, it's not really an upset, but obviously Fiercely and them won. Then they beat NYC Duo, not surprised. Then they had to play against the Mize Baby, which still a sweaty matchup, not surprised. Then Rise Boys and them, Rise Boys won the 2v2, and that's what happened there. So we're gonna move on from that. Be sure to sign up. Yeah, I didn't want to look at that. And for the E-Day, usually every Thursdays, if you guys want to tune in for Emergence Days and get some quality gameplay, Gears gameplay in and learn some new things if you're competing. Let me refresh that. But it was Hive, Old Man, which is Elevate, Pittsburgh Knights, Rebel, AMC, which is United now, Vanquish, Rise, Fire and Ice. I think it was think it was Hive that won it, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I have the tweet here. Yeah, Hive were the champions, so it's I think they've won 2 in the past month now, so they're like probably a really really good top team. Rise having to drop one of their good players, it just shows that Hive is using Inzum at his full potential, I guess. For the match of the week, as you can see here, I'm gonna do a prediction video. As I'm recording this, there's matches going up. So out of these games, I'm gonna go with. I'm not too sure. Like these are the two teams I haven't seen that much in scrim videos and stuff. I'm just gonna go with PK on this one. Even though Vanquish was number 1 in the league, Pittsburgh Knights was number 2. They were always 1 and 2. So I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh Knights on this one. I think maybe VQ is just a little rusty. They've been, after their major win, they've been kind of not playing as much. So I'm gonna go with PK. Here's another one here. Rodney Clouds making a tweet. Fuck being the best. I've been the realest in the league. Never had to suck dick to get anything I need. So it would be cool to see, maybe like a Clouds demo, God plays, and Critical Kyle, team of 4 playing an AM Challenger Series or like coming back in the major, like qualifying. That would have been a cool idea. Beyond, here it is. There's this many weeks. So as you've seen here, Vexies and Inzum won that week. Then you have 4 more weeks if you want to sign up. I would advise you guys to sign up as soon as possible. And then in May is the major for $10,000. Like I said, you just play for fun, and you have a chance to win money. So there's nothing wrong with that. It's like playing ranked. You just sign up, play with your boy, hope for the best, and win some money. Here's the bracket in the first AM Challenger scene. I'll put a link in the description down below because it's getting kind of long. Abo, Land, Rocky, and Morality. Speedy was filling in. Abo did not play, but Driven by Fear 1-2-1. And then Driven by Fear 2-0'd Papa Chalky Milk. And the thing was, when I was watching this series, DBF was down 4-0 on the first map and then came back and won. And that was on Foundation. So it was pretty insane stuff. I've been enjoying watching it since it's been switched to 4v4. It's actually been enjoyable to watch. And then RR obviously beat Sheesh. If you guys want to know who Sheesh is, it's Pushies, J Smooth, FaZe, and Trills. They're up and coming, I guess, AM team. There's definitely some other good rosters in here, but probably got bracket fucked. Probably played, DBF early or Abolan, Morale, whatever the hell that team name. But they did. Here's an upset. They did beat, CG, Crystallize, Otten, Solar, and B-God. These are all former pros in the LATAM scene. So I guess you guys can't take them lightly if you see them, if you're competing. So good on them for, beating that roster. And then as you could see here in the EGO Open Series, let's just take a quick look on who won. Apollo 24, which is Cougars Marsh, Dragon, and Strikers, 2-1 victory. So it looks like Hydro, Phelpsy, and co. are getting closer and closer to finally win one in these EGO Open Series. But obviously Marsh and co., they've won 6 in a row now. I'm pretty sure they also made a tweet about it on what's it called? Looking for an organization. But that is it for that. Let's just keep moving on. Gears War. So here are the rosters. One is sending me a party invite. Making a video. Hold on a sec. So I did see this roster scrimming together, but I don't think Speedy's really in that roster. So I think it's like a team of 3 here. Maybe they're going to bring in XNs or something. But this is for sure a roster. DBF. Probably sure they're going to stay together until, the major. You got Flomself, Brownies, Yantra, and Vino. They're the team that choked against these guys. It looks like this is no longer a thing, and I think it's a missives now with Flash, Solubles, and Clutches. That could be a solid, upcoming roster in the major. Maybe, getting that top 12 money if there is such a thing. And then here, I don't know what's going on here. Seems like Lanarchy is completely gone. Retiring from Gears. He had enough of it. You got Album Rally, Rocky, and I guess I was trying to figure out what's going on here. But I think they're playing with Zoom as their fourth as a player. And then right here, they're not playing with Gear anymore. They're playing with Maniac or Maniac, whatever how you say his name. But they're the team that did very well, and they won week 1, I think it was. I think it was this team. I'm not 100% sure, but that's it for everything on the rosters. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll put all the links in the description down below with brackets and stuff like that. And yeah, take care and peace.